Hey guys, it's Sarah from the Frugal Bear and Bear Made Crafts. Today we're going to be cutting up a watermelon and making pickled watermelon rind. My son has been sick for a little over a week now, and we found out that he has pneumonia, so he hasn't been eating, and I thought, why not some watermelon, and see if we can get him to eat some of that anyways. So we're going to cut our watermelon, and we're going to just cut it into some chunks here. Set these aside. Maybe next time we pickle watermelon rind, we'll make some watermelon jam at the same time. But for today, we are just going to do the pickled watermelon rind so that my son can have a watermelon. And that's how we're going to start that. And then we're going to take and just get some chunks off of there. You want to leave a little bit of the pink on there for flavor, but most of it's going to come off. I know what you're thinking, don't cut towards yourself, but it's going to stop long before it hits my hand here. There we go. My canner is heating up on the stove. My jars are in there right now. Sterilizing. And this is a small personal watermelon, and we should be able to get about 4 pints, give or take. We'll see. I think this watermelon will be good for my son, make him feel good, because he hasn't even wanted his favorite foods. He's hardly eaten any lasagna, which is one of his favorites, and even pizza. He doesn't even want that. So there we go. Keep chopping up your watermelon. We're almost done. We have one more piece left here. I know, I shouldn't have made you sit through all that. I apologize. Should have been thinking. All right, so I've done a few of them. So we're going to take our peeler. Now be careful peeling these. Watermelon rind is thick. You do not want to accidentally cut yourself. Doing it in the bigger slices like this makes it a little safer for you. We may not get 4 pints out of this just because I kind of chose a smaller watermelon, since I wasn't even sure if he was going to eat any of it. So there's that. And then we're going to cut this just into little cubes. this is great for snacking. It's also a great addition to a cold salad, whether it be a pasta salad or even a cowboy caviar, which is, you know, beans and corn and peppers and so there is that. And we will come back and get our brine together. I'll bring you back for that. Hold on. Okay, I'm so excited I finally get to use my new pot here. I love this thing. I haven't been able to use it yet. I was so excited to get it. But usually my recipes call for too much and it's just not big enough. But I do love it. And I paid $24 for it at our local grocery store. Okay, so for our brine, we have 1.5 cups of water, 1.5 cups of apple cider vinegar, you can use regular white vinegar. I just like apple cider vinegar. Good stuff. To this, we're going to mix 1.5 cups of sugar, we are going to use 3 tablespoons of canning salt. So we're gonna, there we go. And now we're going to add 2 teaspoons of black peppercorns. And we're going to add 1 whole teaspoon of red pepper flakes, because we want it to have a little bit of a kick to it. So I actually thought that maybe, just maybe, put some jalapenos in the jars. But so we're going to take this to our stovetop and we're going to boil this for about, once it comes to a boil, for about a minute, and then we'll be back. Okay, our brine is ready. We let it boil for a bit. We've just taken out our jars out of our hot canner, and so now we're just going to start filling. Oh, we forgot a watermelon rind. Oh my gosh. We're going to have to rectify that. Otherwise, we will not have enough. Pack them down in there. I'm going to leave about 1 inch of head space. We're going to work quickly since now we really have to cut up that rind that we missed. How did we miss a rind? I don't know. I do have 4 pint jars here and a little half pinter just as a, just in case. Okay. All right, we really quickly chopped up that mystery rind. Where it came from, it was hidden down there. Looks like we are not going to need that little half pinter. Beautiful. Now for our brine, I make sure you get some peppercorns in each ladle. We'll top them off after we have debubbled. And these don't even have to be water bathed if you really didn't want to. You could just pop them in your refrigerator and let them sit for a couple of days. But if you're like me and you like to gift things or even sell at a farmer's market or such, it smells wonderful. It is very strong though, so you do want to beware of that when you're breathing this in. And okay, grab my debubbler and we'll just run this around inside of our jars quick, release any air, and then we will top them off. Definitely don't want to waste any of those beautiful peppercorns. Beautiful. Grab our lids and our rings. Get out of my way, little half-pint lid. Stick our rings on, just hand tight. Need to be able to let the air escape. And then we will process these in a water bath canner for 10 minutes. And then, like I said, I like to leave them in there for an extra 10 minutes or so after I've turned everything off. And then we'll come back. All right, our processing time is up, and we have, oops, let's move you up a little bit. We've let them sit for an extra 20 minutes. We'll get ready to pull them out. Okay, make sure to take your lid off away from you. Careful lifting your rack out. Look at that. Once again, I don't know if you can see that, but I can see it, and it's beautiful. There's our extra can of Brussels sprouts here. Here we go. There they are. And we'll let them sit undisturbed and let them all pop and cool down in a nice warm location, and that's it. They'll be ready. We have one more canning session to do today, and it will be mixed hot and sweet peppers, and then we'll be done canning for the day. We'll bring you back when we're ready to do the peppers. Well, sorry, we won't bring you back. It'll be a different video, but it's already been a long day. It's only noon 40, so bye.